I've started teaching Bella down. I've done a couple sessions with her. We'll go over this. It's something all dogs should learn. It's the down position. I'm using a table because I have a bad hip. We could be doing this on the floor, but this will make it easier on me. I already tried to see if I could use food, like some steak, and put it in front of her face and lure her down that way. She's not motivated by food. So that's not going to work. So this is a very easy way to do this. It's very direct. We put the dog in the position, okay? And then when the dog's in the position, good girl, you know, they start picking up on it. You just start putting the dog in the position. Dog training's a lot of muscle memory. Don't want her to go in the down position right now. Sit. So it's very simple. So it's like this. So put the dog in front of you, right? You're going to have a leash on the dog. We have an e-collar on her. We're going to take it off right now because we're not using it. But generally speaking, you would leave the e-collar on all day. But it might just get in the way, so we're going to take it off. We don't need it. She's learning something new. It's going to be a downward pressure with the leash, right? We're going to be pushing down. We'll be pushing down and a little bit of pressure on her shoulder blades. So if I was standing next to her, it'd be the same thing, but this will be easier for me. We'll get her to start doing it, and then we'll get her to start doing it on the floor. It's a lot of muscle memory. So it doesn't matter how she's doing it, we just want the action of her going in the down position. Like I said, I've already done 2 sessions with her doing this. So the first time that you do it, you might have to put a lot of pressure right on the shoulder blades while you're going downward with the leash. Okay, sit. Bella, down. Good girl. Now, see how she's rolling over like this? This isn't a proper down, but she's taking weight off of her front legs. That was successful. We'll take that. That's freaking awesome. Know that. Just get the dog to start, you know, a lot of times they'll just be like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, right? Just get them to start doing it. Even if they roll over on their side, don't worry about it. You can tighten that stuff up later by working the dog next to a wall or whatever. Here, let's do it again. Bella, down. Good girl. That's good. That's real good. Let's do it from this end. Here. Over here. Here. Okay. Bella, down. No, down. That's good. See, this time I didn't even put pressure on her back. You'll notice this when you start teaching your dog to sit. If you're pushing their ass down on the ground, the first time you might have to use a lot of pressure pushing it down, but then it'll end up just being like you just touch the dog's butt with your finger. That's it. That's the same thing that's with this dog. I noticed this in the second session, that all I had to do was put my hands, my fingers on her shoulder blades, right, with a little downward motion of the leash, you're good to go. So then it ends up just being downward motion with the leash, and the dog would get used to that. So when the dog's standing next to us, we'll go over this again, but when the dog's standing next to me, I use my foot to do a downward pressure with the leash. I'd still be sort of doing the same thing, the same way with this dog, not using the foot yet, but just getting the dog to go in the downward, you know, get some downward motion going with her, but I might have her at the top of the steps, I might be lower to make it easier on me again, and the same method here. Just sort of down with the leash. It's a lot of muscle memory. Just get the dog doing it and start getting the dog doing it and associating that action with the word that you're saying. Down. Or sit or whatever it is. This dog will take a nap when I'm working with her. She'll take a nap for a few seconds or whatever. She'll just rest. She's chill. And then we're working again. Here, Bella. Come here, baby. Come on, Belle. Okay, sit. Bella, down. Down. No, down. Perfect. You're perfect. She is perfect. She's freaking awesome. We're also going to start working with her to do sit-ups. So in that case, we want her to sit up. So it's upward motion like this. While doing an upward motion with the leash. Bella, come on. Bella, here. No. Bella, no. Sit. Sit. There you go. That's it. Sit. Same thing. We're using an upward motion with the leash. It's a lot of muscle memory. She'll start getting it. It'll be less pressure with the leash in an upward motion, right? And then I'm going to start interjecting this along with her, and then that'll be a signal. Yeah, go in the sit position. Let's try it one more time. Down. Bella, down. Good girl. You're awesome, sister. You're very good. Love her. Love her. So we'll go over down a little bit more. That's the basics on how to do it without using food. And if you're going to use that method, which I have done many videos on using that method, putting the food in my hand and luring the dog down, the dog doesn't need to get the food. That'll be counterproductive. Every time the dog sees that you have food in your hand, it's going to be thinking it's going to get it. You'll be at the dinner table and the dog will be sitting off, you know, at a distance, drooling in a catatonic state. So it's one of the worst things that you can do. Give people food. So don't train with treats. Don't train with food of any kind. If you have a dog like this that is not motivated by food, good. Doesn't matter anyway. You shouldn't be training your dog with food. And if you're using a dog trainer that is always using treats, I don't care if they're using e-collars. I don't care if it's a balanced trainer. They certainly don't need to be using food. Like, how short-sighted is that that's the only way that they can give the dog positive reinforcement is food? There's praise, there's toys, there's play, there's anything that the dog likes, like walking through a door. Don't use food. There's all these dog trainers that are using food, purely positive and balanced trainers. I'm like one of a handful of trainers, you know, that does not use food. Me, Robert Masters, Brett Endies, Sherry Lucas, Rex Hughes. I mean, seriously, I can think about 10 that refuse to use food because it's a waste. Why would you do that? You could just tell, good boy, good girl. You don't have to carry around a fanny pack looking stupid. Seriously, don't train the dog with food. Let's get Bella to do it one more time. I'll see if I can encourage her to go back up into the up position, and then we'll have her do down. Bella, sit. No, sit. Come on, baby. Sit. Up. There you go. Good girl. Bella, down. No, down. There, she's got it. She'll get that up, too. That takes time, too. It all takes time. Do short sessions with your dog. A dog like this, you know, consider the energy level of the dog. We don't want to tax her out. We don't, you know, we keep them short with her. We're going to build her up to longer sessions, sort of like we do with a puppy. Consider everything. Consider the dog as an individual. Every dog is different. It's like every human being is different. Every human being has a different energy level. This is a great kind of energy level to have with a dog. It is. As the dog gets older, the owner might have to watch her weight with this dog, but this is a great kind of, this is awesome. This is freaking awesome to be working with such a sweet dog like this that has just, it can just be totally mellow and just totally happy chilling, you know. This is a dog that is great to watch TV with. I'm not shitting you, man. It's great. Like, well, I'll be working her on the table. She'll be sitting like this. I got a chair over there. I'll take a break watching what's happening in the news. We'll go back to work. Love this dog. Seriously, this dog is freaking awesome.